This is Sissy Knitting for Hooksandneedles2 podcast, and I'm going to show you my whips. I have no FOs. So I started the preemie baby blanket for my yarn addiction group. I've got measurements in the event if you're already a part of yarn addiction. If not, you can look us up on Facebook, Yarn Addiction 1 K&M. And I messed up right here, so these are going to end up becoming flowers. If you mess up, you can always fix the solution. So I ain't got that much more from finishing. I am going to try to do a crochet edging. I think that would look pretty. And I am knitting these on size 8 circular needles. These are the Knit Picks nickel plated. I love these things. Okay, put that right there. Then I am doing the Linus shawl. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And it goes up like that, and you can see the pattern in it. It's gorgeous. I am using Red Heart Unforgettable and Red Heart Super Saver McCaw, MACAW. And the reason I'm using it with the Unbelievable is because when it roots back, it's bad to stick together. I'm afraid I'm going to break it. And this makes it easier. Like if I have a mistake, I can go back and rip it, and it doesn't stick together too much. I know I was watching Nicolo's podcast, and she was talking about it's a love and hate relationship. I do see what she was talking about. The only problem is when you double it, you are going to have little loosies. I mean, you can't really tell it that much, but you can tell where one strand was a little bit looser than the other. But, I mean, it's really pretty. I am going to end up giving this away as a gift. I thought I was going to keep it, but I will show you why. I'm going to do this one as a gift because I got me some, what do you call it? Merino and silk yarn. So, I'm excited about that. Oh, darn. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. I am knitting these on a size 7. They were on a size 6, but I went up another size to help it, lay a little bit more, and it's more easier to knit because the size 6 ain't no way these are going to keep going with the needles. And then, let me get me a sip. Blackberry and lemon, the Crystal Light stuff, and I got this at AC Moore. Oh, I love it. It's so good. And it says, I love candy. It has a cute cup. Okay. And then my corner to corner has gotten this far. And I'm going to take my time on this, and I will get into that in a second after I fold this back up. I always have to have my stuff back into it neatly. I can't stand a mess. But it's coming along good. I'll have it done sometime. Real quick, before I show you my stash enhancement that I got, I am going to take a month off of crocheting and see how my hand does. Even with the braces, it hurts so bad because I can still, because you're constantly with crochet, you're doing this, you're moving it this way, or you're picking up this way, or like that. And with the brace, I can't. It's just a pain in the butt trying to crochet, even if you're moving it with your fingers. And sorry, they're going up and down Main Street, and I just can't do it with my hands. It just hurts. So I am going to take a month off of crocheting. I'll get that in a minute. Sorry. I am going to take a month off of crocheting and see how it goes from there. If my hands get better, then worst case scenario, I will be doing crocheting once in a while. I will only probably do one crochet project a month if that's what's causing my hands to hurt more than knitting. So we will see. Okay, my stash enhancement and Matt's stash enhancement. Yes, Matt bought yarn. So I'm going to go with AC Moore first before I go with Needle and You. Okay, what I got from AC Moore, I got a hook for $7. It's the eye, it lights up. And I use an eye more than anything. I use an eye on my blankets. I use them on my hats. I use them on a lot because I'm a tight crocheter. So I'll be using this probably once a month after the month's over. So I'm excited about it. So we will see. I got a size 2 and a 29-inch knitting needle. I have another one that's coming in the mail that is Knit Picks, nickel plated. I'm excited about it. I got this so I can knit the Hitchhiker and the Linus shawl because I've got 2 different yarns I'm going to show you later. Okay. Matt got Premier cotton, and this cotton is 52% cotton and 48% acrylic. And I love this. This is gorgeous, and it is so soft. It's like baby hair soft. And it's got grays, whites, greens, blues. He is going to make a hat out of this. And he is a crocheter. He is not a knitter. The weight of the yarn is 2, so it's very fine. Let's see if I can. There we go. Yeah. So I told him if he didn't like it, he could pass it on to me. Yeah. I can see a shawl out of this. Because I got the needles for it. Yeah, because he's going to have a... Sorry, I'm almost blind. I ain't got my glasses and that. I don't get new ones until end of this month. He's going to have a G to crochet this. And it's a US 4 to knit it. So that's not bad. I've seen smaller. Okay. I'm going to put that over there because that's his. Okay, from Needle and You, yes, I was bad. I saw Lantern Moon, and you know Lantern Moon is the hot, you know what? And it's knitting. I mean, but this one was crocheted. And, hang on. I love it. I know I can make one, but it's so cool. I love it. But I got now one to go by if I ever want to make one to give to friends. Because I can see the blue, how it's sitting in there. But I see why some of them make them fatter. Because, let's see if I can, if it'll show up on camera. Okay. Do you see where that thing's at? Because I see it. And this was crocheted with that thin floss. You can tell it was. So, it was cute. I'm not telling you how much I paid for it because it was Lantern Moon. But it was adorable. Okay, real quick. I ended up getting patterns from AC Moore. I know I'm back. I got some free stuff. I was so excited. But I'll have to look through. I know some of them I got double, but I think it was the baby stuff I got double. I'll have to look through my patterns and stuff. Once I get up to real quick off topic, and I'll go back to topic. Once I get up to 200 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway for whoever is watching this. I will not announce the giveaway through my title because I've noticed there's certain ones that only watch it if you're doing a giveaway. So stay tuned for that when I get up to 200. But, okay. Y'all have to go through and see which patterns I got as double for the giveaway. And I might be giving away yarn or a homemade crochet or knitting item. We will see. Okay. And then, ow. Sorry, my ring got stuck on the bag and it's still doing it. You might hear Scarlett. Matt's with her right now. She don't like doing belly time. She's going through a phase of hold me, hold me, hold me. But she's got to have belly time too. Okay, I got Cascade Yarns, Heritage Silk Paints, 80% Merino Superwash wool, and 15% of Mulberry Silk. This is $22 from Webb's. I got it for $18 at my local yarn shop. And it's showing up darker than it really is on the screen. It's got like a wine color, a blueberry color, and a pastel purple color and stuff. But anyway, sorry about that. I had an interruption. And you just pull it from the cake, and I've got a story about that as soon as I get done talking about the next one. And I've got the same brand. Where's the sample? Oh, that's not it. You get confused about these. You just tuck that in. And she recommended these for the hitchhiker. And I thought these were so pretty. Because each ball will make one hitchhiker. This is gorgeous. And what's going to happen is, this is going to be the hitchhiker. This is going to be the Linus. Because, well, wait a minute. I don't know. Whichever one's going to be which. But these two are going to be mine. I love them. Okay, the story about the cake. Okay, she was winding the yarn when I went and told her which ones I wanted, because she was shocked I said both. But I told her I wanted to do one for the hitchhiker and one for the Linus, but I think she just heard hitchhiker. Okay, and then when she was winding into the cakes, she was talking, "Oh, you must be getting better at knitting, because you're going to do the hitchhiker." And I'm sitting there thinking, well, my knitting friend said it wasn't that hard. So it was really cute. I guess she's trying to make me feel better. Because she said that, how'd she put it? Sorry, I had another interruption. Well, anyway, she was making a joke that I was crocheting more than I was knitting, and that if I was becoming more of a knitter now. And I was like, girl, I do both. She said, I know that. She's just picking on me. And stuff like that. But they're a really nice store. And getting into the main point, I told her I was looking into getting a ball winder. And she said her daughter hated that. She said, I'm just saying she hated it. So, do you guys like your ball winder that does the cakes? If you do, let me know, because I'm sorry, I don't want to roll a Red Heart pounder, a pounder, or Red Heart Super Saver by hand into, you know what I mean, because that hurts. And I'm just sitting there thinking, yeah, y'all do this, but my other yarn at home that's left over, I've got to roll it by hand. It's a pain in the butt. So, should I get a Swift and a cake winder together? I think that's what she was hinting at. But the problem is, I don't have the space for that. That woman nuts. Because I ain't got nowhere to put it. I got a space for like a ball winder, but not a Swift too. Unless I set it up upstairs. I don't know. But anyway, she just didn't like a ball winder, which was funny. But I love that store. Anytime I go in there, they always know my name. And they're very helpful. I just love it. So hopefully, next month when I go back, I can show them the hitchhiker and the Linus. I'm excited. So, that was my story with that. They're very sweet. Nice. I need to go to their knitting groups, but I have anxiety really bad with social situations. I just can't do it. I guess that's why I do online stuff more. Okay. Plus, it takes me a little while to warm up to people. Okay. That is it for my stash enhancement, my projects, and about me taking a month off of crocheting. Like I said, if it works and my hands heal, then I know I need to cut back on crocheting. I noticed over the weekend when I knitted more, because when I knit, I'm pulling the yarn with my hand, and they said to do it with crochet, but you're still moving your wrist. With knitting, I've got it propped, and I'm not moving as much than I am with crocheting. So, we'll see. But, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'll leave the links down below. I believe that is it. And I'm sorry this podcast was a little shaky this week. Hopefully it'll be better next. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.